Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the Critic Sensei YouTube channel, your go-to channel for movie reviews, TV reviews, and updates with the entertainment industry. And on this channel, we sharpen the edge of entertainment, one critique at a time. Today we have a lot to unpack in regards to Disney, Lucasfilm, and Snow White 2025. So today's August 29th, 2024, and right now Snow White is going through a lot of hardships. And it seems like there's one roadblock after another. And Bob Iger's cutting measures are wreaking havoc at Disney. And the situation is just getting more intense as it gets closer to the release of Snow White 2025. So let's talk about Snow White and everything that's going on with this film. Ever since the trailer dropped at D23, it has been nothing short of a disaster for Disney. The backlash has been relentless, and it's clear that the project is being driven by Disney's DEI agenda and less of a desire to make a good quality film. The focus on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion over good storytelling is really making the fans not want to go see this movie. And that's why there's a boycott currently going on for this film. Now, Rachel Zegler, who's playing Snow White in the upcoming film, has been feeling the heat from all sides. She's reportedly pointing fingers at everyone but herself, but she's been focusing specifically on the marketing team at Disney. And she's blaming the marketing team for the current boycott going on for this film. There's been a lot of heated conversations in regards to the marketing, the advertising for this film. So right now, Rachel Zegler is threatening to drop out of future interviews and to not be a part of the future marketing material for this film. And if you think this is completely backwards, it is. So she's doing this because of the boycott going on right now. So Zegler says she doesn't want to be a part of any interviews, any kind of marketing for this film until the boycott improves. According to insiders, Disney is so desperate, they were debating on switching out their marketing team with all new people just to satisfy Zegler to get things going for this film. There's already so much controversy going on in regards to Snow White 2025, and a lot of it is because of Rachel Zegler. All the things she stated about the film in previous interviews, bashing the original, saying she wasn't a fan of the original, saying that the prince was a stalker, and she was saying so many negative things about the original Snow White, it makes you think, why would she take the role of Snow White if she doesn't like Snow White? Disney, Bob Iger, and the other executives are doing everything they can to stop this sinking ship. So here's the kicker. Rachel Zegler is currently blaming the commercial team that helped Disney release that trailer at D23, stating that they were responsible for all the negative reactions to the trailer. And she does kind of have a point there. The trailer looked absolutely horrible, and it was ratioed so bad, and I wonder what it's at right now. Last time I checked, the trailer had more than 1 million dislikes with 70,000 likes. I've seen bad ratios for Disney projects before, but nothing like this. I'll put the current ratios of the trailer on the screen right now. With even more reshoots coming, the tension behind the scenes is getting so much worse. Bob Iger and the other Disney executives are currently scrambling, trying to get Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot on board for these reshoots. But it's clear the situation is spiraling out of control, considering Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, they are not on speaking terms right now. Obviously, if reshoots happen, they're gonna have to get together and film, but they are not talking right now. They refuse to do any promotional stuff for this film. This is all because of their political differences in regards to the Palestine-Israel conflict. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but you can look that up and they'll tell you exactly why they are fighting. I feel like there's so many updates in this video and it's all negative towards Disney and this new Snow White movie. Right now, Disney is cutting most of the merchandise for Snow White 2025, and this is not a good sign. So if you didn't know, merchandise for Disney is how they make most of their money. Don't get me wrong, the films, the TV series, they make good money, but it's the merchandise that makes them billions. Look at George Lucas. His films made him good money, but it's the toys, the merchandise that made George Lucas a billionaire. And when Disney's cutting out most of the merchandise for this upcoming film, you know they have no confidence in this project coming up. It feels like I'm watching a repeat of The Acolyte, where the marketing team failed miserably and the project ended up being a massive flop. Let's be real for a second. This isn't just about bad marketing. This is Disney pushing their DEI agenda and the fans not liking it. Disney has an obsession with pushing this agenda out and prioritizing that instead of good filmmaking. And not just good filmmaking, but good storytelling. Look at all these projects that failed for Disney on the Lucasfilm side, on the Marvel side, the past decade. They haven't had many successes, and that's all because they're pushing their woke agenda and the fans are not liking it. And it seems like Disney's been doubling down, and what they're doing is the definition of insanity. They're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Obviously, what they've been doing has been failing, and yet they're doing it again. Diverse casting, trying to push DEI over storytelling, getting people like Leslie Headland who are not qualified to spearhead this huge show like The Acolyte, giving them a $180 million budget. And this is all because Bob Iger is trying to keep his shareholders happy with the whole DEI agenda. But with them doing this, it makes them lose billions and billions of dollars. And honestly, Disney hasn't been the same for a very, very long time. And as for Snow White, the blame game is in full effect. So Rachel Zegler is on Disney's approach, defending DEI and calling out the so-called toxic fans. But here's the truth. Fans are tired of seeing their beloved stories to be twisted because of Disney's agenda. All we want is good storytelling, not politically charged narratives that don't resonate with the original material. Do not mess with the source material, and that's a big reason why there's this boycott going on. From what Rachel Zegler said in her previous interviews, stating that there's not going to be a prince, no love story. Snow White is not focusing on love, she's focusing on just being a leader. Insiders say even the director Mark Webb is losing confidence in the film, and the prospect of having third reshoots coming very soon. And honestly, it's going to be a lot of money. They're at more than $400 million. And the reshoots are going to be up to $20 million. But this number doesn't cover the marketing costs and other big things they have coming for the film. So what do you guys think? There is so much controversy right now in regard to the Snow White 2025. I really thought this boycott was not going to be a thing, but it definitely has legs right now. There's a lot of people that are boycotting this movie, and it's really making Rachel Zegler nervous. I would love to hear your thoughts on everything going on. I know there was a lot in this video, but it seems like everything is going downhill, and this movie is bound to be a flop. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are on this whole film and everything going on. Rachel Zegler self-sabotaging not just the film, but her career. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.